What's up, everyone? Justin here, back with my Survivor Series 2020 review. Just ended like 20 minutes ago. So up first, we had the kickoff show. It's good. I just thought of my Packers were playing at the same time. It's a kickoff, and I'm all fucking angry and pissed off all over again because my fucking Packers had to fucking lose in fucking overtime and fucking fumble. What the fuck? Marquez, Vantes, whatever your name is, Scantley, MVS, what the fuck? You fumbled in overtime. Gave it to the Colts. And they win with a field goal. That was sickening. That made me sick. It was disgusting. It should have never happened. Shouldn't even had to go to overtime. Should have fucking won. We were up 21-7. And then it gets tied in overtime. Not Aaron Rodgers' fault. He would have drove us down and got a touchdown or field goal in overtime. I promise you, he would have drove us down the field. If Scantley wouldn't have interfered. What am I talking about, interfered? I'm thinking of wrestling. This isn't a football review, so you people out there don't give a fuck. If you're Packers, won or lost, I'm all confused, I'm all pissed off, I'm angry, I don't know what I'm saying anymore. If you people out there watching, you don't care, I'm sure, about if the Green Bay Packers lost in overtime or not. I do. I love football. I love my Packers. They are my team. Since I was a child growing up in Wisconsin, in Milwaukee, that is my team I support. Same with the Bucks and the Brewers. They are my fucking teams. That loss in overtime fucking hurt. Because it should have never happened. Now to my, the kickoff just reminded me of the football game, which I'm still pissed off about. So, good God, why'd you have to fumble, you dumb motherfucker? I just hated that they lost. Anyways, I'll get over it. At least the pay-per-view took my mind off of the Packers' god-awful loss to the Colts. Up first on the kickoff, the only match. We had a Battle Royal, 18-man, dual Battle Royal, dual-branded Battle Royal Raw SmackDown wrestlers. I don't know why why wasn't Cesaro in there? What the fuck? Where was Cesaro? I saw Nakamura, I didn't see Cesaro. Maybe tested positive. I don't know, I hope not. And you know what I'm talking about when I say maybe tested positive for, you know what I'm talking about. The fucking COVID that Trump dropped the ball and got it to come here and ignored it. Thank God Americans fired his fucking orange ass. Because he didn't deserve another term. He should have never got a first term. He's a fucking joke, con man, dumbass, idiot that could not run a country. The fucker couldn't even run his own casinos. He couldn't even run his own university. Remember that? Trump University? That shut down. He had his own bottled water. That fucking failed. He couldn't sell water. How could he be a president when he couldn't fucking sell water? The guy went bankrupt like 7 or 8 times. The guy's an absolutely pathetic, fucking failed businessman. And if you were conned into voting for him, you're a dumbass. get out of the fucking cult. Because the fucking Orange Man is not coming back and not getting power again. He's not going to win ever again if he tries to run again. So anyways, fuck Trump. And if you voted for him, fuck you too. You're a dumbass motherfucker. So, 18-man battle royal. Nakamura was in there. Gable, Dominic, Mysterio, Rey Mysterio, Kalisto. I think all the Lucha House Party. Who else? The Miz, Morrison. Morrison, by the way, went out first. What the fuck? I like Morrison. Why is he being treated like a fucking nobody jobber? Well, I don't get it. Why was he thrown out first? I don't know why. So, who else went out? Who else was in this? The Miz, Morrison. The final four were, I believe, Miz, Gable, Dominic, and I think Buddy Murphy. Unless he went out earlier. I thought Buddy Murphy should have won, but he did not. So, Dominic is acting like he won. He got rid of Gable. But no, the Miz went under the rope. Got drop kicked under the rope. He comes back in. Shocker. The Miz from behind throws out Dominic. The Miz wins the Battle Royal. Who cares? It meant nothing. Miz is Mr. Money in the Bank, and the guy didn't even try to cash in tonight. He could have tried, but he didn't. He's probably scared of McIntyre. Because McIntyre one-on-one will fucking eat the Miz alive and spit him out. So, I don't know when Miz is going to try to cash in, but he's going to get destroyed. And why is there a piece of hair stuck on my nose? Probably cat hair. So, in my opinion, Miz tries to cash in against McIntyre. He will lose and get destroyed. But Miz wins the Battle Royal on the kickoff. Now to the pay-per-view matches. Up first, we have the men's elimination match. Raw vs. SmackDown 5-on-5. Team Raw, AJ Styles, Keith Lee, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Matt Riddle. With AJ's giant bodyguard, the giant black guy. I forget his name. Almost. His name's Almost. Or something, Omas, whatever it says, I don't know. Team Raw defeated Team SmackDown, Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, Seth Rollins, and Otis. Keith Lee had a pretty good showing. Everybody on Raw did pretty well against SmackDown. I don't know what was up with Rollins, a Messiah. He went on his knees and went like this to Sheamus, like he's crucifying himself to take him out of the match. Why would you do that? I don't fucking know. Maybe he's had a mental breakdown because he lost to Buddy Murphy on Friday. I don't know. But anyways, this has nothing to do with Rollins or the Messiah. He probably got taken out so quick. Maybe he wanted to put over Team Raw. I don't know what he's thinking, but he's going to be going away, taking time off. Good for him and Becky to take care of pregnant Becky Lynch. I don't know when the child's due. I think Christmas or after. I don't know when. Before Christmas. I don't follow when her child's due. I don't really care when the child is due. I hope the child's healthy and nothing happens bad. I really hope the child's healthy. And I hope Becky and Seth have a great family together and are happy together forever. I like both of them. I wish them nothing but the best and their child and their family if they decide to have more kids. If they do have more kids, Becky's career in the WWE in the ring's probably done. If she has another kid, I don't know, she'll return, be like 38 or something. I don't know how old she is now. But if she does have another kid, she'll be out for another year. And she'll probably just retire from the ring. Even though she probably could still be over as a man, she could still be super over at probably like age 40 and beyond. She could probably still have a career in the ring. Or, I don't know, making appearances and wrestling a couple times. So Team Raw wins. I predicted they would. The men's team wins. I wanted them to. Up next, we had the Street Profits, SmackDown Tag Team Champions against the New Day, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the first Champions versus Champions matchup. Street Profits finally got rid of the red cups and had got the blue cups, just like this blue Pepsi can. They were holding up the blue cups to represent SmackDown. That was pretty cool. They finally got rid of the stupid red cups because the red is Raw. Red is Raw colors. They're on SmackDown now. Really good tag match. It only went 13 minutes, 40 seconds, and it was good, but it should have been like at least 15 to 18 minutes, I thought. I thought it ended a bit too quick, but it was really damn good. In my opinion, both of these teams, Street Profits and New Day, are two of the best tag teams in wrestling today. No, the Young Bucks are not even in the top 100 tag teams, in my opinion. They are not. I'm not a fan of them, and I'm not impressed by what they do. So, and FTR is very good, but I wouldn't say they're number 1 or 2. To me, New Day, Street Profits are 1 and 2, really good tag team. The best of the best. That's what Survivor Series was called, the best of the best. So, I believe that was an 80s action movie, The Best of the Best. I think it was. I think it was a Nintendo game also, Best of the Best. Like, based on the, like, martial arts movie. I think it's a martial arts movie. I haven't seen it in, like, 20 years or longer. So, yeah, Street Profits win and defeat the New Day. I thought New Day was going to win. Up next, we had another champion versus champion matchup. Bobby Lashley, U.S. champion from Raw, with MVP and I don't know if Cedric was there, I think, and Benjamin at ringside, take on Sami Zayn, SmackDown Intercontinental Champion. Alexander was there. I just didn't really pay attention if he was. Champion versus champion. I wanted Sami Zayn to win. I thought maybe he would by, like, cheating, but he lost. He got pretty dominated and destroyed. Lashley wins. It was only 7 minutes and 50 seconds. Up next, champion versus champion again. For no titles, by the way, on the kickoff, speaking of titles, the Gobbledygooker returned. He hasn't been back in 30 years on a Survivor Series. Maybe he has, I'm not sure. But Gobbledygooker debuted 30 years ago, like The Undertaker. The Gobbledygooker's a legend. Did he get his farewell? No, he didn't. And he's a legend. I'm just kidding. Gobbledygooker's a pretty damn funny character, in my opinion. It's just a comedy act. I don't know what Vince was thinking, for real. What was Vince McMahon smoking when he thought of the Gobbledygooker coming out of a giant egg at Survivor Series 90? What were you thinking, Vince? What were you on? Like, holy shit. You thought Hector Guerrero, I think it was Hector Guerrero, as a Gobbledygooker in the costume. You thought it was a damn turkey mascot of the Survivor Series. I don't know what he's supposed to be, a mascot or something, or a wrestler. You were going to have Hector Guerrero in a turkey costume, fucking turkey gimmick, a turkey character, Thanksgiving character, Survivor Series character. I don't know, but you were going to have him wrestle. Seriously, you were actually gonna wanted him to wrestle in that. That would have been horrible and horrendous. Gobbledygooker. It's up there, one of the worst gimmicks ever, but it's also really hilarious. At least he never was a wrestler. But tonight, the Gobbledygooker won the 24/7 title. That was pretty damn funny. I popped and marked out for it. I thought it was hilarious. And then he runs off with the title and he almost tripped, like over cameras or wires, when he was walking to the back with a rep. And later on, what do you know? Tozawa wins the 24/7 title back, dressed still as a fucking ninja for no reason. I don't know why he wants to be a ninja. Maybe somebody watched AWA Super Ninja and gave the gimmick to Tozawa, I guess. Because they didn't know what to do with him. And let's make him a ninja because he's Asian. I don't get it. Why would you bring a ninja gimmick back? That's like so 80s. But Tozawa, what do you know? He loses the 24/7 title back to the father of the 24/7 title. R-Truth gets his baby back for like the 20,000th time. He's like a 10,000 time 24/7 champion or whatever it is. Like 45 time, I don't know. I lost count. But now let's go to the SmackDown. SmackDown Women's Champion Sasha Banks take on Raw Women's Champion, the best of the best, Asuka. So it was pretty damn good. It was very good. Only 13 minutes. Should have been about 15 or 18 or 16 minutes, but 13 minutes. Sasha Banks defeats Asuka. I don't like it. I don't agree with it, but they're pushing Sasha like crazy, and at least Asuka is still a Raw Women's Champion and did not lose her title. Well, someone on Twitter tried telling me they're going to have Lana defeat Asuka for the Raw Women's title. No, they're not. And stop thinking that. That's not going to happen. If I was Asuka, I'd say, you're seriously going to have me lose to Lana. My character lose to Lana. Me as a badass like killer lose to Lana. I'd say, I'll do it, but I want to be released after I lose to her. Release me. That's what I would say if I was Asuka. And of course, Asuka could work anywhere. I don't want her to leave WWE. I love her in WWE. I really do, because I watch WWE the most out of any other company. But if she did leave, she could be Kana in AEW or anywhere else. And she would be very good and a big draw. I don't even know what Asuka's contract is. Is it for like 2 or 3 more years? I don't know. Maybe she signed a 5-year deal. I will say they better be paying Asuka great. And they better not let her fucking go or release her anytime soon. I will say, you can lose a woman like Zelina Vega. You can take a woman like that out of the company. It really won't hurt WWE. It sucks. She's gone and lost her job, but she's no Asuka. She's no Bailey. She's no Charlotte. She's no Becky. Zelina was no Sasha either. I don't like that she lost her job, but WWE could afford to lose her and not need her and miss her. If they lost Asuka, Becky, Sasha, Charlotte, Bailey. In my opinion, even Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Lacey Evans. You don't release women like that are that good. You just don't. Shayna Baszler too. You don't release women like that. So yeah, Asuka better never go anywhere. In WWE, you better take care of her. So anyways, Sasha wins. Of course, I wanted Asuka to win, but I like Sasha too. I just don't like her against Asuka. So up next we had the women, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown women. Team Raw, Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Lana, Lacey Evans, and Peyton Royce take on Team SmackDown, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Bayley, and Natalya. By the way, have I mentioned Natalya follows me on Twitter? I will always mention that as much as I can. Also, John Cena follows me, and Thunder Rosa, and Mandy Leon. I don't know what other wrestlers follow me. That's the 4 I know of. So anyways, the women's elimination, 5-on-5. It was stupid backstage. Nia was trying to act like she's a fucking team captain. Maybe she was with Shayna. I'm not sure. But fuck you, Nia Trash. You're garbage as a wrestler, and you're a stupid, dumbass, COVID idiot, and you're a stupid, stupid person for the comments you made about COVID. You're a trash wrestler. You're a stupid, dumbass, trash person also. You got brain damage, I think, from something. Probably fell on your head as a baby or something. So, this was good. I really enjoyed this women's Survivor Series elimination. If Nia wasn't in it, I would have enjoyed it more. I don't like Nia Trash. That's her new name, by the way, Nia Trash. So, it was just dumb. Backstage, Nia was yelling at Lana, you stay over there, you stay over there. Like, you stay in the corner, and you can't join the team. That was stupid. That was so stupid and just dumb. So, then, in the match, they told Lana, no, get off the ring apron, you go stand on the stairs. Like, come on. That's like being way too disrespectful to Lana. She didn't deserve that. Like, what the fuck, Nia Trash? You're worse. You are worse in the ring than Lana. You fucking wish you looked like Lana. You wish you fucking had her talent. And you don't. That's probably why you hate her so much. Your character. You probably don't like her in real life either. You're probably jealous of her. It's just so dumb. And they're having Nia bully Lana and put her through tables over and over and over. How about you put Nia through tables over and over and over? She deserves it more, not Lana. So, by the way, if you hate Lana, and you tweeted at her before, like bullying her, calling her names, don't fucking do that. Don't be a stupid, dumb, bad person. She doesn't deserve that. Just because you don't like her as a wrestler and you don't think she deserves what she's got, don't fucking tweet her and bully her. Don't do that shit. Fans bullied Hannah Kimura. Look what happened to her. We don't want Lana to I don't. As a wrestling fan, I don't want any wrestler to commit suicide. So stop bullying Lana. Watch your Chronicle on the network, and I think you'll definitely respect her a little bit more, or feel sad for her. I did. I felt sad and sorry for her. She starts crying in it about how much she gets attacked on Twitter and Instagram. It's not right. Stop attacking her, you fucking psycho fans. Stop it. You're not even fans, you're scum. If you're attacking wrestlers on Twitter. Feel free to attack Nia Jax, because she's a dumbass in real life. So attack her all you want. Don't tell her to go die and commit suicide. Don't do that. Just say she sucks and you don't like her. So, yeah, Bianca Belair was the star of this match. She was awesome. Bianca Belair fucking killed it. She looked great. They booked her great. She should have won and survived, but she didn't. That would have been better booking for Bianca. Have her fucking survive and defeat Nia and then take out Lana. But no. They went with the feel-good story, like the miracle story. And Lana is a sole survivor. Lana was a sole survivor for Team Raw. Nia got backdropped over the guardrail. And Bianca tried to get in the ring, but the 10 count happened already. She almost made it. But Bianca's counted out. Liv Morgan had a pretty good showing. Liv Morgan, I believe, pinned Lacey, I think. Liv took out Lacey, I believe. So Bayley got eliminated quick, I think first, on the SmackDown team. Anyways, Team Raw wins. Lana, the sole survivor. And she is a survivor. Watch her Chronicle. She's a damn strong person, I'll say that. Because she said she's been at her lowest point this year. And she's been attacked so much on Twitter that she's like fell into depression, stuff like that. That's not good. Again, fans, you scumbag pieces of shit, stop attacking Lana. She doesn't deserve it. Nobody does. And you don't deserve to attack her just because you don't like her. I think you're jealous that she's a part of WWE and you're not. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. You all are jealous that she's in WWE and you're not, and you think she doesn't deserve it. Well, it's not her fault. They hired her. They saw something in her. She's a goddamn very good-looking woman. And they thought they could make her into a wrestler. And I will say about Lana, she's better in the ring than Nia Jax and Carmella. And they shouldn't even have jobs. But they do. So yeah. Lana, the sole survivor. Congratulations to her. So up next we had the champion versus champion. WWE Champion Drew McIntyre against Universal Champion Roman Reigns, a tribal chief. By the way, Jey Uso did not survive against Team Raw. Roman backstage was pissed off at him. He was like, you were a loser tonight. I don't even want to talk to you. You don't even got a seat at the family table anymore. You're not even going to be sitting at the table on Thanksgiving. You're going to be sitting at the kids' table. Or down in the basement, Jey Uso. That was basically what Roman was saying. You're not sitting at the family big boys table, adult table at Thanksgiving. You're sitting at the damn kids table. That'd be funny if on SmackDown they did a segment like Roman at home on Thanksgiving. And then if they showed him, and then he's like, "No, Jay, you are not sitting at this table. This is the adult, big boy table. You sit over by the damn kids." That'd be funny. So, very good, hard-hitting, physical main event. Drew McIntyre, Roman beat the shit out of each other. Drew got speared through the wall of the barricade. They beat the crap out of each other. Claymore kicks, spears, Superman punches. It was awesome. They tore it up. They tore down the Thunderdome. And Jay interferes. Jey Uso interferes. But Jay's out of the match. He, I believe, got taken out by Drew or something. I forget. Or he went up the stage. But anyways, Roman locks on a choke. Starts choking out Drew. Choking him out, choking him out. Drew's trying to fight out of it. And then he passes out. He passes out. Roman wins by tap out. Or whatever submission referee called it. Drew was out cold. Roman Reigns wins. I thought he would. I forgot who I predicted, but I thought Roman would probably take it. So that's the end of the matches. 7 matches. Now we have The Undertaker's Farewell Taker segment. It was very good. I think Undertaker stayed in the ring a bit too long. Not talking, but whatever. The guy had a 30-year career in WWE. That's insane. He was in WWE when guys like Ted DiBiase, Roddy Piper were still wrestling. When he was still in WWE, when Andre the Giant was still alive and appearing. Andre appeared at WrestleMania 7 and SummerSlam 91, his final appearances for WWF in 91, and Undertaker was there. So I'm pretty sure he met Andre, and I don't know if he ever talked to him, but I'm sure they said hello. Maybe Andre is jealous of Taker. I don't know, because he's pretty damn tall. But Undertaker, man, the guy's had a really long career. The guy's a survivor. He survived the WWF eras, the early 90s. He survived the new generation when business was down, 94, 95. Our live events were really, really down. I went to a house show in 95 for the WWF. It was a good house show, but not many fans were there. There were a lot of open seats, and the main event was Razor Ramon against Jeff Jarrett in a ladder match for the IC title. Also, Sid was on the show against Bam Bam Bigelow. I forget who else was on the show. Shawn Michaels, I think, Smoking Guns, guys like that. But he's there for the new generation. He was there when Hogan was still there, Savage, Piper in the early 90s. He was there for the Attitude Era. He reinvented himself as Ministry of Darkness, the Dark Side Undertaker. Reinvented himself again and returned as the American Badass, was still around in the Ruthless Aggression as the American Badass, came back as a Dead Man Undertaker in 2004. Just what a fucking run. 30-year run as a main eventer. That's insane. And he's super loyal to Vince in WWF, WWE. Super loyal. I would say Undertaker, Shawn Michaels were the most loyal. But Shawn really did disrespect Vince a lot when he had a drug problem. Undertaker I believe, never really disrespected Vince and pissed him off like Shawn Michaels did. So Undertaker, the greatest gimmick, the greatest WWE superstar of all time. Hogan had a great run with Vince, 9 or 10 years. He was the main eventer. Stone Cold had a great run. Not as long as Hogan, but he had a very good run. I mean, you add up, let's say Stone goes around like 7 years, or whatever, 6 years. That's 6 or 7 years Stone Cold was around. Like 6 years on top, making a ton of money for the company. Hogan is around for like 9 years, 10. Right there, you add up Stone Cold's time and Hogan's time on top, that's like 17 years. Maybe 18. Undertaker had a 30-year WWE career. 30 years on top. Unprecedented. Just nobody will ever do that again. There will never be another Undertaker. Definitely, I doubt there will ever be another WWE star that Vince creates. Never again. That will have a 30-year career. I really, really, really doubt it that I'll see it in my lifetime. Cena is gone. I doubt he'll come back ever and be full-time again. He's gone. Way before 30 years. But, yeah, Undertaker is the greatest WWE superstar of all time and the greatest character and gimmick Vince ever fucking created. So the farewell of The Undertaker, you have a lot of his friends come out. I don't know why they didn't stay in the ring to celebrate with him, but they wanted to leave the ring, I guess, to respect him, so he could have the ring to himself. Guys like who came out. The Godwins actually came out. That was pretty cool to see them. Rikishi, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, JBL, Booker T, Godfather, Savio Vega. Who else? I don't know. I think that's it. A lot of Undertaker's really good friends, guys he likes and respects. Mick Foley is there. I gotta mention Mick Foley, one of the toughest wrestlers of all time. I don't know how he can still walk. One of the toughest son of a bitches of all time in wrestling is Mick Foley. That guy took insane punishment to his body and bums that he didn't have to take. But he wanted to, I guess. Thought the fans weren't getting their money's worth if he didn't take those bumps. Yes, we were, Mick. You didn't have to do that. Kane, Undertaker's character's younger brother Kane, as Paul Bearer said, in one of the greatest storylines of all time. Kane is alive! He's alive, Undertaker! Kane is alive! That was great. Great storyline. Great storytelling to bring in Kane as Undertaker's brother. I wish Paul Bearer could have been here. I wish he was still alive to celebrate 30 years. That would have been awesome. Sadly, he passed away. Paul Heyman did not come out to the ring. I did a reaction for The Undertaker's farewell, and I said Paul Heyman should be out here. He managed Undertaker in 1990 in WCW as Mean Mark. But I don't know. Maybe Undertaker and Heyman are not great friends. I don't know. I'm sure they like and respect each other. If Taker worked for Paul in ECW, he probably would have never been paid and would have not like Heyman as much as he probably does. But Paul did pay. He paid a lot of guys. He owed them a lot of money, but he did pay some of them off. He paid RVD all his money, but a lot of other guys he didn't pay. And that's why they probably left Paul and wanted to leave ECW because they were not paid for like months and months or years. Yeah. Farewell to Undertaker. Vince McMahon in the ring alone. Does old school Vince. Vince, I don't know why he looks so skinny. Like, around here, he just looks super skinny and kind of, like... I know he's not sick, but why do you get so skinny? And, like, frail. He looks really frail looking. Like, his bones are, like, shrinking. I don't know. I know he's, like, 75 or 4 years old. But anyways, Vince looked pretty old. Again, I hope he's not sick. And I know a lot of people out there watching, you probably hate Vince McMahon. And you would like him to die. I don't wish that on him. I still like Vince. And I believe in his heart he does more better than bad. So, anyways, if you don't think Vince has done great things for wrestling, you're just delusional. You're just a hater if you think he's done nothing good for wrestling. He has. He's done a lot good. He does a lot of stupid shit, makes a lot of mistakes, but a lot of people do that run a giant business. I'm sure if you ran WWE, if I ran them, I would make mistakes too. So he made a mistake, in my opinion, releasing Zelina Vega. I believe they were going to release her anyways before she made the union comments. And she tweeted out she supports the unions or whatever she said. But I think that was a mistake, Vince releasing her. But the guy's going to make probably a lot of mistakes because he's up there in age. He's an old guy. You can't think as good. Can't be as smart as you were like in your early 50s or 40s or 30s or 20s. But you can be mad at them for releasing talent and basically said, F you, Zelina, get out of my company. There's not going to be a union. I'm a mob boss, and I'm going to send you a message. That's basically what he did. And I agree, the wrestling is like the fucking mob. If you're in the business, it can be like the mob. If they want you out, they will cut you out and get rid of you, and you will never be seen from again in WWE. If they want to drop you, you're gone. They never mention you again. But, yeah, Vince basically was like a mob boss. I'm not saying he ever killed anybody. I don't believe he has, because I think he would have been investigated. But basically he told Zelina, basically, like, get the fuck out of my company. You're not getting your Twitch money, and your other money's not going to you when you're under contract to my company. Basically he told her, like, get the fuck out. And it's not right, but it's his company, his rules. Zelina will be fine wherever she decides to work. She's a great talker, great manager, looks great. So, farewell The Undertaker. Vince McMahon in the ring talks about The Undertaker as like the greatest character and nobody will ever surpass him. And that he'll be remembered forever. And then he goes, ladies and gentlemen, old school Vince. He goes, The Undertaker. Out comes Undertaker. Doesn't say much. I believe he said The Undertaker is now gonna rest in peace. Does his pose. Paul Bearer is shown on the screen next to him, like he's posing to Paul Bearer, doing his signature pose, and then Paul Bearer's voice is like, oh yes, it was great stuff. Great farewell to The Undertaker. I thought the Fiend would interfere and Fiend's red light would come on, he would try to attack. Fiend got a tombstone, and Alexa should have got a tombstone, but she did not, and the Fiend did not. Anyways, this ends my Survivor Series 2020 review. I enjoyed the pay-per-view. I really did. A lot of the matches were really damn good. I would say all of them were pretty good. Every one of them. I was not bored at all. I thought it was a really good pay-per-view. My final grade for Survivor Series 2020 is, I'll give it a B+. B+ for Survivor Series 2020. What's your grade for it? Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Check out my reaction to Undertaker's farewell on my YouTube page. Again, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye for now.